Let's go ahead and see some practice questions on measurement and calculations in chemistry. So in the first practice question here, in the sum of 2.82 grams plus 1.096 grams plus 3.1145 grams, there are dash significant figures. So first we have to add them together. 2.82, 1.096 and 3.1145. Let's go ahead and add that. So when you add this one, we will get 5, 0, 3, and 6, 7, right? So we have to decide how many decimal places we have to keep in our answer. So I can see this is the least number of decimal places. So these basic rules, watch the previous video I have posted and you will see the basic rules. When you add, we have to go with the least number of decimal places. So I have to keep only 2 decimal places. So 7.03, correct? So how many sigfigs are here? 1, 2, 3. There is a decimal present. So we have to count from left to right, right? Present, left to right from the first non-zero digit. So 1, 2, 3. So we have to have 3. And now in the next question, the temperature on a cold day was 12.0 degree Fahrenheit. The temperature in Celsius was, so we have to use the formula, have to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. So the formula we are using for the conversion of temperature from degree Celsius, from Fahrenheit to degree Celsius is, we are going to use this formula. Okay, so we have degree Fahrenheit, so I will just substitute in the formula 5 over 9, 12 minus 32, and I will get that one as 5 over 9 times negative 20, right? That's equal negative 100 divided by 9, that equals negative 11 degrees Celsius approximately. We don't have to worry about the sigfig here, okay, because it's not asked and in the multiple, the answer choices are also not very correct to the sigfig, so we don't have to worry. A sigfig, when you have to worry, only if it is asked in the question and in the measurement of the devices. I will explain that one. The three major temperature scales are degree Fahrenheit and Celsius and Kelvin. So these two are the important conversion we are going to do in our chemistry calculations, especially in gas laws, we will use this one. Okay, so how can you convert Celsius to Kelvin and vice versa? Mainly we have to convert Celsius to Kelvin. So degree Celsius plus 273 will give you in Kelvin scale. Okay, this is the important conversion. So this is the comparison between Fahrenheit, how much is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit in terms of degree Celsius and in terms of Kelvin. We are just adding 273.15 to be accurate, but normally we just take 273 for the conversion. And the formula will be like this. So this is Kelvin scale. So Kelvin scale equal degree Celsius plus 273. As I said, we may not be using that one in the gas law problems. We can say that one. Normally we just round it to 273. And degree Celsius, how can you get it from Kelvin? By subtracting 273.15. And here is a formula for how to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius and how to convert degree Celsius to Fahrenheit. These are the degrees here, okay? So now let's go ahead and see some other questions. A given liquid occupies 445 milliliters and weighs 541 grams. How can you do the density of this, calculate the density of this liquid? So in this case, I know density equal mass over volume. So mass is 541 grams and volume is 445 milliliters. So how much is that going to be? Plug it in the calculator and let's see. So we can see that when you plug it in the calculator, 1.2157 grams per milliliter. So is that the right answer? Let's see, do we have that answer? Very close to that. 1.22 is there and 1.216 is there. So when you round it, we can get 1.216. Is that the right answer or is it 1.22 is the right answer? So in such cases, we have to go ahead and see the sig fig. So I will look in the question here. 445 and 541. I have in both cases 3 sig fig, right? So in my answer, there should be 3 sig fig. So in this case, I have, in the first case, I have 4 sig fig and here I have 3 sig fig. So I have to go with this answer. So is that the right answer is D. Now the next question is, the next question involves some conversion, volume conversion here, right? And the mass conversion. So let me give you a very quick review on the conversion.